Hey guys, what's going on? This is Jabs and I'm back with another video. I know this is MyNba2k14, but I'm doing this to start up a new series on my channel. And it's going to be, I don't know what I'm going to call it yet. I'll figure out a name for it. Once I figure it out, I'll bring out more, I'll just introduce it as a name. But this series is basically, I'm going to be breaking down a little bit of my thoughts on the teams that are currently playing. I'm trying to do this for every team for the preseason and do occasional and start it up again occasionally during the season, and what I expect, what just basically give you guys information on my thoughts and all that. And as you guys see, the first thing I'm going to be doing before the preseason is the Philadelphia 76ers. So I'm going to start it up right now. You guys see my MVP is the 76ers Andre Iguodala. Put the favorite team as that just for the series, and I'm going to be switching it up to each team as it goes by and try to get an MVP on from somebody from that team. But started off with the Philadelphia 76ers in preseason. Currently, they are 1-3. The last game they played was against the New York Knicks, which was a loss. Basically, okay, their starting lineup, I don't know. I just feel like they have a lot of rebuilding to do. Personally, that's what I feel. I'm not expecting much, but you never know. They could be a surprise team. Could just be preseason that they're not playing to their fullest capacity, and then when the actual season starts is when they're gonna start playing, because that's what happens. Well, it can happen for some teams. So I feel like that. I don't know. It would be great to see that happen for the Philadelphia 76ers. They're a really good franchise, and some key focuses is how. Well, basically this year, if they want to excel this year, it's really on the development of Nerlens Noel, in my opinion, and how does he play with Michael Carter Williams. And if they play well, I feel like if they play well together, they can make a run for maybe the 7th seed. That's the highest I see them going. I just don't see their roster going anywhere. I don't see any superstars really on their team. Now next year maybe a different story, but for this year I just don't see much coming from them. They really have a great big man in my opinion in Nerlens Noel. He's a phenomenal shot blocker. He's a good rebounder, and I just hope that they can do good. I mean, I'm not gonna wish bad on the franchise, but yeah, just from what I've seen so far in the preseason, Michael Carter Williams, okay, he's a great point guard. Last year, he's the reigning Rookie of the Year. He did his thing for Philly, and honestly, I think he has potential, but he just hasn't reached it yet, and he has another season to do so. And this season coming up now, 2014 to 2015 season, he could definitely develop into top 10 point guard, in my opinion, within a few years. It'll take time, honestly. He has I don't think there's really any veterans on that team. I haven't really gotten the chance to look at the roster yet. But there's no really veterans on that team. Like, when I think of a veteran, I think of like Kevin Garnett, Paul Pierce. Who's another one? Ray Allen, he was on the Heat as well. So there's no really veterans on that team to help Michael Carter Williams to develop into to the All-Star point guard that he could potentially be. So that's going to be a problem. Another thing for Nerlens Noel, he doesn't have right now, in my opinion, a supporting cast. If I'm not mistaken, in the three-team trade, I think Philadelphia acquired Anthony Bennett. I didn't really get a chance to look at him in preseason, but apparently he's playing really well. So far, he hasn't reached the potential that he should have, being the first pick in last year's draft. So that's a disappointment, honestly. But if he can improve also and support Nerlens Noel until Joel Embiid could play, then I think this team could really make moves. Because they say that Joel Embiid, well, I've seen his college stats before he was drafted. I don't really watch college basketball. But before Joel Embiid was drafted, he looked like a really good player in my opinion. He's currently suffering and sitting down from an injury for the whole season, so he won't come back until next season. Unfortunately, it's not good, but in my opinion, I don't like seeing anybody injured. I never would wish injury on a person, but it happened, and injuries do happen, and it just happens. It happened to Nerlens as well, and he's a really good center. Joel Embiid is also a center. Now, when he can come back, now we have to see where would Embiid fit in the lineup and where would his role be. Honestly, I would love to see him start alongside Nerlens Noel, and it'll be, in my opinion, it'll be a new big three if they could all develop to the potential that they've gotten. That I see them have. I see all three of them, him, Michael Carter Williams, Nerlens Noel, Michael Carter Williams, and Joel Embiid have a lot of potential. So I see them making moves in the future, but not now. I see them being a threat, like, as a team. This season, I see them getting maybe roughly 30 wins as a team. 30 wins, about 52 losses. Yeah, 30 wins, 52 losses. I just don't see them doing much until each player reaches their potential. They're still in the rebuilding process. And if all three players could develop, I could see Joel Embiid and Nerlens Noel being a really deadly front court. It'll be a Twin Towers of the East, which is something that we have not seen in a long time. I don't think we've ever seen the Twin Towers in the East. I know there was two in the West. The first being obviously David Robinson and Tim Duncan, and the other one before David Robinson and Tim Duncan was Ralph Sampson and Hakeem Olajuwon. Those were Twin Towers before. So I guess if you guys didn't know that, now you guys know that. They were considered Twin Towers. Now, I could see that happening with Embiid and Nerlens Noel. They're both phenomenal shot blockers. They could both rebound. Both of them, I believe, both can score. If I'm not mistaken. If I'm wrong, can you guys correct me on that? But I believe both can score, and that's gonna bring them very far in the long run because you really want that really versatile front court. And if you have that in Embiid and Noel, then you're really up for. Honestly, I could see them winning a championship with that team. And yeah, that's as of right now, that's where I see them. So I see them making, if they play well this season, they could possibly make the 7th seed if both Michael Carter Williams and Nerlens Noel could play really strong. And I got another epic pull. Okay, that's perfect. Wow, Toronto Raptors, Kyle Lowry. Pretty sweet. I mean, didn't expect it in this video, but that's pretty great. I mean, yeah, haven't pulled the card in a while, so that's definitely a refresher. So yeah, like I was saying, we get back on topic. Nerlens Noel and Michael Carter Williams need to play to the really, really high potential and standards in order for them to maybe, in my opinion, like I said, make the 7th seed. Now next year, depending on how the next three play, Embiid, Noel, and Michael Carter Williams play, then we will see how far they go. But as of right now, like I said, if they play well, I say 7th seed at most. If they don't play well, I say about 30 victories. Tops, I think. Yeah, 52 losses. Seems about right. I don't see them being a real big threat yet. Like I said, you never know what could happen in the NBA. Injuries do occur, so we don't know what could happen. So that's actually it for this video, guys. I just want to thank you guys for watching. I ask that you please share this video, help me get out there. I really hope you guys enjoyed this series. Let me know what teams. I'm going to try to do the teams in order, but if you guys really want to see a team next, just comment it down below that you really want to see. Do you want me to skip to? But as of right now, I'm not sure what the next team is. I'll figure that out. And obviously the next video. Next video is going to be on MyNba2k14 gameplay. But as of right now, that's it for this video. And I just want to thank you guys for watching. Give it a like, share with your friends, subscribe, and have a good one, guys.